is my belief that the outcome of this summit will help the ministry in its bid to actualize the Decade of Gas initiative.
Countries will need to carry out increased exploration, adopt advanced technology.
Our energy transition target must be realistic and customized to our needs. This is the only way to make our energy transition journey truly sustainable.
Therefore, for me, this summit gives us a great opportunity to set the target for ourselves where we want to be with regards to local content development.
As a country, we must address the issue of local production of finished petroleum, even in the short term. And this is what we are doing. We haven't achieved that. But you can see that the internal combustion engine challenge is a major social issue.
But once a country starts distancing its economy from one of its mainstays, namely oil, it is just a matter of time before that country will be forced to also distance itself from gas.
While we make progress to stop greenhouse gas emissions and reverse global warming, affordability and universal access to energy are prerequisites to the transition to net zero.
Targeted policies and legislation must be formulated and implemented to enable the country to utilize its gas reserves as a lower carbon bridge to energy transition.
As the world progressively acts to mitigate and limit the impact of the pandemic, signals of a global economic recovery and growth will present Nigeria with new opportunities to develop its natural resources.
The federal government has declared natural gas as a transition fuel for the country. Thus, the Decade of Gas initiative provides us the linkage with the energy transition. Let us remind ourselves that the energy transition is real. That is the direction the industry is moving globally, and Nigeria cannot afford to be left behind.
I'd like for us to have our 5 minutes to share your opinion. Of course, we're discussing revitalizing the industry, future fuels, and of course, energy transition.
As we seek to meet the unprecedented challenges of our time, we firmly believe that there does not need to be a trade-off between energy access and climate-friendly initiatives.
We've invited Ghanaians from the diaspora who have been in the business to come and join us to really explore our own resources.
First, Africa needs to focus on energy security, and then we talk about transition. Because where are you going to be transiting to if you don't have the energy?
In Africa, I believe that what is important for us to do is align with the global requirements and expectations for us in delivering on energy transition.
We need to provide access to energy, and we can only achieve that easily through gas. It is therefore my privilege and honor to declare the 5th edition of Nigeria International Energy Summit open, and I wish you fruitful celebrations. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Without energy, your industries will not thrive. Without energy, you won't have good health. Without energy, you won't be able to address most of the issues that we have and will face as a people. PIA coming into place as a game changer, like I did mention, it is going to revitalize this industry.
So far, the message and the vision behind the conference is very futuristic, outstanding, and practical, because the transformation from petroleum to energy is a very, very smart move from the President and the Minister himself.
On behalf of Mr. President, President Muhammad Buhari, I declare this exhibition open to the glory of God.
we're building world-class capability with our local workforce around the gas to liquids technology.
We really appreciate the fact that people are the most essential element to this transition. The way we look at it is that the people must have a mindset that is changing also.
We need to be able to improve the access of electricity in the country, and we need to be able to find a way to then transition into cleaner sources of fuel.
What we've often done in our power sector is that sometimes we've allocated risks to private sector that they're not able to bear. There is still the need for people to be confident that there won't be policy somersaults.
You know, literally, we can generate power from the gas that will flare to power the whole of Africa.
And what we're doing is information dissemination. If you don't tell them what they ought to understand, then they'll continue cooking with their firewood and they continue cooking with coal.
I think what we need to do in terms of the reform is implementation.
Brevity Anderson has held on to this, and what do you have to say about the consultants that is handling this?
No, Brevity Anderson has actually done very well. I am quite happy the fact that they are indigenous.
It has been changing and improving over time, and I give kudos to the organizers.
I would just say that the organisation is very good. I'm very satisfied with what I've seen so far.
Each time I attend any of your program, I see it's like it's world class.
It continues to get better every year. You know, again, I mentioned about how I really love the broadening of the subject beyond petroleum into energy.
While we're doing this, we're also growing local capacity, which is really remarkable. I'm quite happy with the performance of Brevity Anderson.
It's impressive. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you
for obliging us your time.